G'day Organic Feasters, welcome to another week. How are you all? Look, there's been a lot of talk in the media today regarding the concentrated superpowers of food retailing in this nation and their indecision, I suppose, to looking at importing produce to meet the perceived lack of supply of Australian grown produce. I just wanted to take this opportunity to affirm to all of you our commitment to Australian grown organic produce and as much locally grown organic produce as possible. We may have to pay a little bit more at different times, but I think that's a small price to pay for the food security and the future of organic food and food in general in this nation. We don't want to start relying on Chinese imports, and there are a whole myriad of other issues that we start to delve into if we start to look at that path. Anyway, that's my little rant for the week. I just wanted to make that commitment to you. The other commitment I wanted to make is in terms of quality. Now, at times we will have quality issues, particularly with more of your root-based, subterranean-based crops. So one example is we had an issue last week with regards to the purple sweet potato. On the surface it looked fine, but when it was cut into, it was not so nice on the inside. Now we've checked, and for the most part they're good quality, but there are some that are going to get through that are substandard. We just want you to know that we need you to let us know, and that we'll always happily replace any of those items that you're less than satisfied with. But trust that it's going to go through several sets of eyes before it gets into your box and into your mouth. Now look, I would have to say, and I've said this last year, so I apologise for repeating, but we're in what I think is probably the absolute best time of year in terms of variety and range. Now, of course, we've got all the wonderful stone fruits, your nectarines and apricots and peaches and all those sorts of things. We've got new season grapes starting, but not only that, we have an absolute staple in everybody's household, apples. Now, the earliest season apple to arrive on the market is the Abas apple, A-B-A-S. Now, these are a very firm, very crisp apple, more on the tart side, I would suggest, but there is a level of sweetness there. They are a pleasure to eat, and they're certainly fresh and crispy and straight off the tree. Claps pears, they've got a beautiful little blush on them. They're a lovely, crisp, new season pear. Peaches. Now, we're going to start doing tray deals. This is an example here. There's 25 pieces. Now, singularly, they're up around the $3 mark. You can do a 3 buy, you can do a 10 buy, but the absolute best way to get them is by the tray. We're going to do them for $33, which is $1.32 a peach. These are from the same grower we've been getting them from for the last 2 or 3 weeks. They're absolutely first class. They're super sweet. They're super juicy. Look, a little rare treat in the calendar year. Beautiful fresh figs. They're fantastic. We have cherries as well, coming from Tasmania now. They're not quite as sweet as recent weeks, but they're still very firm, plump and juicy. Now, locally in veg, we have a beautiful selection for you. There's beautiful button squash, lovely zucchinis, local mesclun. We have a fantastic buy on these cherry tomatoes. These are locally grown, and look, they're only $4.95 for the kilo. Now look, button mushrooms make a reappearance this week. Supply, as you would be well aware, has been a little skinny for these of recent weeks, but they've made a return. We have stunning fresh new season ginger. Hasn't started to skin up yet, so look, on the moist side, definitely store that not in the fridge, but somewhere cool and dry. The great special continues along this week as Kerry has an abundance of eggs. The premier egg, cornucopia, biodynamically grown, $7.50 a dozen. We have Lakewood organic juices, pomegranate and cranberry, pomegranate with blueberry, $8.50, save $2. Now the other great thing, biodynamic chickpeas. Talk about food miles. These are grown at Broke, and they're $4.95 for a kilo. Now, of course, this week we have Australia Day, I believe it is, on Wednesday. So please see the website for delivery details to your area. For example, Muswellbrook we've brought forward from Wednesday to Tuesday. So Muswellbrook orders, we need them in tonight, please. Meanwhile, have a lovely Australia Day, have a lovely week, and happy eating.